Alright everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, well, if you're new, go and click that red subscribe button down below. It would help a fair bit. But I'm just gonna get right into this video and mention what I'm gonna be talking about. So today I am here to talk about how completely brain dead the YouTube copyright system is. And now I realize everyone is not going to be very familiar with how YouTube's copyright system works, because there are a fair few people on YouTube that don't even upload, so you wouldn't run into that problem at all. But obviously I do upload, so I've run into this problem a few times, and I am just going to mention I have used some copyright stuff in the past, so if any of you go back onto my older videos and you're like, oh, you're a liar, you actually did this or that, I'm mainly going to be talking about what's happened recently, and what happens a lot, and what can necessarily be just plain stupid, on YouTube's part. Um, but I'm going to be mainly talking about the things that aren't copyright as well. Like, they say they're not copyright, or they don't seem like they would be copyright, but then the next day you get in trouble for it because apparently it was copyright, which can get really annoying. But so we're gonna practically start off with talking about how stupid, well, things that are supposed to be non-copyright are copyright. Because if you go and if you get a copyright claim for music, you can go into the YouTube system and they have a bunch of music already pre-built into the system for you to use. So even I have used a few of these songs before, and I still got copyright notices, and I'm not sure if that has happened to other people. I'm sure it has, but it has happened to me a fair few times, and it gets just really annoying because when you do something or have something that isn't supposed to be copyright and then it turns out to be copyright, that does get very, very annoying at pretty much every single time. Um, but also, another reason why that sort of builds up to that point where you get copyright notices and stuff is because about 3 months ago, I think, YouTube decided to give the public a lot more of a decision on sort of copyright things. So practically, what's the most stupid about it is anybody has the power to go out there and copyright somebody for something, and it's a lot easier than it used to before to do that anyway. So that does get very annoying when I go and I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'll go and check my YouTube, see how my analytics are going, and then I find out that I have a copyright infringement of a video that was completely original and that I made, and then somebody else has claimed it as theirs. Now, a lot of people will do this for trolls, or mainly just to annoy you, or even get ad revenue out of you. I mean, right now I don't make any money from YouTube, so it doesn't affect me in that way, thank God. But it is happening to a lot of other people where it's affecting how much they're sort of worth on YouTube money-wise. Um, and pretty much it was just power that YouTube should never have really given people, because there's always going to be people out on the internet that are out to get someone or out to destroy someone's channel. I mean, it can come in very useful for the people who actually use it in the proper way, and I'm sure that's what YouTube were aiming for, but it didn't quite go that way, and a lot of people are getting copyright problems. But now the main problem that has caused me to upload this video, because some of you might be wondering why this is a very different video and why I'm doing it, and that was because I found out this morning that I had been copyright claimed by 16 companies. So these 16 companies, overnight, are from Canada, Australasia, so Australia and New Zealand, Hong Kong, the Czech Republic, Germany, Austria, Spain, Belgium, Israel, Philippines, Poland, another Canadian company, and a company called Arisa, which is a bloody makeup company. And that really confused me, because I don't understand why a makeup company would get me in trouble for using a certain song. And then I've also got ones from the Netherlands, Western Australia, Singapore, London, and South Korea. Now, I did look up all these things to find out where they were from and what sort of company they are. They're all copyright sort of producer rights sort of companies, and a lot of the time, this is like there is this one company that a lot of people have had problems with because I looked it up and everybody was like, "Oh, like who the hell is this?" And my computer just shut down. It's called Opera_CS, and what it is supposed to be is it's supposed to be a copyright representative for companies or music producers. But the one thing with Opera_CS, if you don't mind me saying the full name, is that it hits very small YouTubers for not very good reasons. Because I was finding hundreds of other people who had not 16 people strike them in one night, but this one specific company was hitting them all the time. And some of them even tried uploading a video with no sound, and they still got problems with it. So I have a feeling that this might just sort of be some sort of maybe bot or a troll. I'm guessing a troll because it's this one specific company. But with all those other companies that I mentioned before, you'd think that if 16 people have claimed your video for copyright, that they would have probably watched the whole video to watch it over and make sure that they have enough proof to do so. But if you look at my video at this point in time, it does only have 4 views, and as much as I hate to say that, because you know I like it if people watch my videos, but it does only have 4 views, and 16 people have copyrighted it. That makes me wonder if it is some sort of bot, because how can a person copyright something without really watching it first, or at least clicking on it so it would count? I have a very good feeling that is the thing, and I know I'm probably not the only one that has had this problem before, but I couldn't find a whole lot about the 16 people thing, especially around the world. Like there were copyright striking me from Germany or whatever, and a makeup company. Like, that's got to be some sort of bot, right? So I was looking it up even more because I was like, oh, is it a bot? Is it a bot? Like, what could it be? Because I wanted to find out, and I still haven't found anything. So that sucks a lot. Again, with the makeup thing, that is the main thing that confuses me. Because if it's a makeup company, why and how? And 2, the people that were claiming my channel to be theirs sort of thing, they weren't YouTube accounts. Because YouTube sent me an email and it said information about your channel. And it said that all these 16 people, overnight, without watching the video, had all claimed it, but they weren't accounts. They were purely, just, like, it didn't have a link to a channel. I looked up to see if there was a channel. There was no such thing after any of the names. I even tried on a few different search engines to find like a sort of proper website or something. Still, there was absolutely nothing. But yeah, again, I'm sure I'm not the only one with this problem. But if any of you guys have experienced the same thing, then tell me what you guys thought about it. And even if you haven't had this problem, go and comment down below whether you think it's bots or a troll, or if I just legitimately got in trouble for nothing really major. But yeah, thank you all for listening. I will be bringing out more videos like this because I feel like this works the best for me. If you enjoy them, go and hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.